Okay, I'm going to do the Kentucky in-cab from the driver's perspective. I'm going to start with my seatbelt. My seatbelt is securely mounted. It's not cut, torn, or frayed. It extends and retracts. It latches. And it unlatches. Mr. or Mrs. Examiner, will you put yours on? Okay. My mirrors are securely mounted. They're not cracked, bent, or broken. They're adjusted to my vision. My windshield is securely mounted. It's not cracked, bent, or broken. It has no illegal stickers, no obstructions. I have a fire extinguisher that's securely mounted. It's not cracked, bent, broken, leaking. It's properly rated. It's fully charged, and the pin is in place. In my side compartment, I have 3 reflective triangles, and I have fuses of all sizes and types, unless the truck's equipped with circuit breakers. Okay, I'm now going to perform a safe start. I'm going to check to make sure that my shifter's in neutral, that my clutch is in, my brakes are set. I'm going to start my engine, and I'm going to watch for my oil pressure to rise within the first 5 seconds. If it doesn't, I'll shut the engine off to prevent engine damage. I'm also watching for the ABS light to come on and go off. Keep my hand on the key till I acknowledge. My oil pressure gauge is working properly and begun to rise. Okay, I can take my hand off the key. My ABS light came on and went back off again. Alright, so now I'm going to turn on my lights. All my dash lights are working properly. My DEF gauge is working properly and has plenty of fluid. My water temperature gauge is working properly and begun to rise. My voltmeter is working properly and is between 12 and 15 volts. My primary and secondary air pressure gauges are working properly and should cut out between 120 and 125. Now I'm going to check my indicators. I have to do this one-handed. My left indicator, my right indicator, my 4-way indicators, and my high beam indicators are all working properly. Alright, now I'm going to check my windshield wipers. They're securely mounted. They're not cracked, bent, broken. The blades are securely mounted. They're not cut, torn, or frayed. I'm going to push this stick straight in. They work properly and they have fluid. Now I'm going to check my city horn and my air horn. Would you like me to press them? No, you won't. Okay. I'm now going to check to make sure my defrost and my heat are working. Fan's already on. My defrost is working properly. My heat is working properly. Alright, now I'm going to begin my brake test. I'm going to start with my tractor spring brake. I'm going to release my trailer brake, put the truck in low gear. I'm going to let out on the clutch. Should feel a slight tug. Alright, that slight tug's all you got to show. So my tractor spring brakes are working properly. I'm now going to check my trailer spring brakes. I'm going to set my trailer brakes. I'm going to release the tractor brakes. Again, I'm going to let out on the clutch. You'll feel a slight tug. Alright, that little tug is all you need. So my tractor spring brakes are working properly. I'm now going to perform my service brake test. To do this, I'm going to release both brakes. I'm going to pull forward 10 to 15 feet or 5 miles per hour. I'm going to apply the service brake. And I'm going to also watch for my steering wheel to not pull to the left or to the right. Alright, my service brake is working properly and my steering wheel did not pull to the left or the right. I'm going to check to make sure that I'm over 90 psi. I'm going to give it some fuel. Okay, I'm over 90 psi, so I'm going to go ahead and shut my engine off. Okay, I'm going to turn the key back on. That way all my gauges will come back to life. Alright, so now I'm going to perform my air leakage test. I'm going to press and hold the service brake. I'm going to watch to make sure that I don't lose more than 4 psi within a minute. Mr. Examiner, will you time me? And they will. Okay, I did not lose more than 4 psi within a minute. I'm now going to perform my first fan down. I'm going to fan the brakes down until at or about 60 psi. My low air warnings will come on. Should only take about 3 presses. See how slow they keep up? My low air warning is working properly. I'm now going to perform my second fan down. I'm going to fan the brakes down to between 45 and 20 psi when both of my emergency brake valves will pop out. Do not touch them. All your focus is on these valves. Okay, both my valves have popped out. My emergency brakes are working properly. Okay, that will do it for the end cab. Would you like to step out and do the exterior lights? We'll cover that another day. Thank you.